Yes, now Democratic Congressman Subramanyam of Virginia. So when it comes to Medicaid, I know that you've been outspoken about this. You gave a speech recently on the House floor about it. But have you spoken to some of these Republicans who are drawing a red line with their own leadership and saying we won't be able to vote for these cuts? Is there an opportunity point here for Democrats, or what do those conversations sound like with Republicans if you're having them?
Republicans are not having conversations with Democrats right now. That's
even on a one-to-one basis.
No. Right now, what's happening is the Republican caucus believes that they do not need Democrats to govern, and they're not making any effort to work with Democrats. This has been a very partisan process, really all year with every piece of legislation. It seems like the partisanship has never been more, I think, and that's going to be hurtful to them, I think, long term. And you're going to see that our doors are still open, but we're going to be less willing to work with them on stuff if they continue to be partisan and this administration continues to take the actions it's taken.
Yeah, and I know that over the course of the most recent recess, you were having a lot of conversations at town halls in your home district about Medicaid cuts and the concerns and fears that people really have about losing potential coverage and the other cuts that might be made in this package.
Well, what's interesting is back home, this is not a partisan issue. Democrats and Republicans came to our Medicaid town hall and talked about how it's going to hurt them, hurt their families, kids with disabilities, seniors who can't pay their premiums. I mean, everyone, even people who want to live independently and will actually get that job, can't do it without Medicaid. And so it's going to be harmful. And even people who are not on Medicaid are going to be hurt by Medicaid cuts because it's going to raise their premiums because more people are going to the ER. Yeah. I mean, it's bad for everybody. It's penny wise, pound foolish.
Yeah, it can create a domino effect. I want to pivot briefly to the Oversight Committee. You're a member there. There's an ongoing battle behind the scenes for the chairmanship position because longtime Congressman Jerry Conley has said he's going to be serving his last term in Congress, unfortunately, because his cancer did come back. Can you talk a little bit about the machinations behind the scenes? There are several members who said they want to be the ranking member or potential chairman of this committee, everyone from potentially Robert Garcia to Kwesi Mfume and others. Have you made any decisions? Are people talking to you? I imagine they are.
A few have, but I don't actually know who's running yet. I'll say Congressman Connolly is my neighbor in Virginia, and he's a fighter. I mean, he did an amazing job, and he'll be missed. But we have a lot of great, talented people. That committee has become more important than ever because Republicans are not doing real oversight over this administration. So I think we need someone at the top who is a good communicator, who will be forceful, who will be a fighter. I think we need someone who's going to take this administration and put them on the spot and put them on their heels, because the reality is without any public pressure on this administration, they don't really do anything. They don't change course.
Is age a factor when you think about who you'd back?
No, not as much. I think it's more style. You can be older but still be forceful and effective at communicating. You can be younger and not be very effective at communicating. So age is less so. I'll say that we have a lot of young, talented people on there. I mentioned a few of them. And, Jasmine Crockett's another one, Robert Garcia. We have a lot of really talented young members on that committee. And so, if one of them were the ranking member, that would be a really good thing for our party.
Yeah, Maxwell Frost, also someone whose name is in the mix there, too. A lot of eyes on what happens at that committee because, as you said, it is one that has gained a lot of importance and, if Democrats take the majority, would wield a very powerful gavel. Right. Congressman, we appreciate you stopping by. It's going to be another busy day in Congress. Subramanyam of Virginia, thank you, as always.